Chris Kaylin.
And it's Clay. And this is the What Was Said podcast.
Oh, we did a good job on that.
We did a real good job, girl.
So, super excited to be here. Why do we want to do this podcast?
Why are we here, bitch?
We're here because we're trying to be famous.
Look, we are trying to be famous. We are.
But no, also in the same sense, we just really wanted to do a podcast for the city, just highlighting different things, different topics, different people, and
just, giving real life situations.
And giving our real life personalities, unfiltered.
Period.
Yes, I'm excited. And also, you see the decoration. Now, by the time this episode airs, it will be our birthday. Shout out to Libra Gang.
Shout out to the Libras. Now, I'm October 3rd.
And I am October 4th.
And we are those.
Period. You heard it here first. So we have to toast for the birthday.
Yes.
So even though we almost finished, why did we do it now like a shot?
That's our problem.
Right. Birthday, new life, the birth of this new podcast.
Right. The new beginnings.
Technically, like I said, by the time this airs, I'll be 29.
Wow, I'll be 27.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm excited. So going into my last year of my 20s with a bang, I want to do everything. I guess that goes back to why we want to do the podcast. That goes back to everything leading up. So I wanted to do this podcast for a really, really, really long time. And everything just kind of fell into place. I reached out to you I mentioned it on Instagram.
And I reached out to you and I was like, let me be a guest. But then a guest turned into a host.
Yes, because I did not have one. So shout out to my girl Tradia. Originally, I was supposed to do it with her. But with us not being in the same state, it just didn't work out. So I always believe in timing. And now we're here. Right. And shout out to 20 Studios.
Letting all our fears go.
Period. So you ready to dive into this first topic that I will say Clay twists my arm into doing. No, I'm playing.
Honestly think that we're ready. They're not.
They're not ready?
They're not.
I mean, they've dabbled about it. They talk about it.
They talk about it, but do they know about it?
I don't know. But anyway.
Well.
We're talking about relationships.
Not all relationships, but relationships.
Yes.
We gonna get deep, dirty. We gonna get too dirty, right?
No, we ain't too dirty now.
Cool. Okay, so do you want to go with the first question, or you want me to?
Yeah. So first thing, I feel like a lot of people don't date people who like them, and I know that's one of those topics that's just kind of like, yeah, you do, but do you really? When you think about it,
honestly.
And I know that seems pretty vague because you're like, what do you mean you don't date? Because okay, let me say this. Once you're in a relationship or you're in something with somebody, they start to do things that make you be like, do you like me? Did you ever hear when, I think it was Gianna, she was just she ended up divorcing her husband because she went to the store and she would always bring him back his favorite cookies or whatever. And the one time he went to the store, he didn't bring her favorite back. And she was just like, I'm done. And it's it might seem petty, but I feel her.
But honestly, that's just with me. You can do the smallest shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, I'm done.
Right.
Because I always stand by, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do bad all by myself. That's
really? It's funny because you're a Libra, I'm a Libra, but I'm I give second chances, third chances, fourth chances. And then until you piss me off and I'm just I'm not dealing with you no more, then that's when it's just okay, I'm done.
So this is where we got to cut the line. I'm a boy Libra, you're a girl. And you're more sensitive. I don't give a damn.
You know what? And it's so funny. I think you're the first male Libra I've ever hung out with because it's just, everyone says male Libras, they're this, they're that. And I'm just
no, not all of us. Now, them into the October Libras, them bitches crazy. Them bitches crazy. The beginning ones, we happy, we go free. But at the same time, going back to your question, honestly, because I like ugly men, so.
Really?
I love
but don't
men.
You hate when you give an ugly man
don't start that on here.
But don't you hate when you give an ugly man a chance and then they just act like you not that girl?
Yeah, but then again, they be smelling their drawers. They smell their drawers, and then that's where it comes into.
That's just a part. I don't know, because I've seen plenty of girls and, they say ugly guys. And they treat you so good, this and that. And then they forget that them niggas is ugly.
Period. Now, let's, give a definition on what's an ugly guy. Because I feel as though when I say that, they be like, oh, so you think I'm ugly? It's not that. It's not that. I just feel like you have to have a touch of ugliness because at the end of the day, we are all human. Don't think you're better than me. But no. And then I also think, if you ugly, anybody else can talk to you about me.
Okay, and that is a logic too, and that is a logic too. That is a logic that I've thought about because I was like, nobody gonna want this ugly nigga. But then bitches be wanting niggas that you got just because you have them, and then all of a sudden
because we're it.
That
thank you.
That is very true.
Actually,
toast to that. See, Claire, this is not a shot.
Oh, sorry.
You want tequila bad.
Huh? Hi, what you guys say?
Catch us on the next episode with tequila. But yeah, no. So what is your ugly? Like, and that's the thing. I've never really been like that person ugly. I've never called anyone ugly, but I would just say they're not attractive to me. Like, you know, some people they whatever, but you just not my. I'll say not my type.
See, I have to look at them and be like, oh yeah, he ugly. I can't just say like, oh, he has to be dark and he has to be light skinned. I don't discriminate.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know, but my man still gotta have to dress. He gonna have to dress.
I mean, you don't discriminate.
I'm not talking
about. No, I'm with you on the can't dress thing. I was talking about the discrimination. No, I'm with you with the can't dress because you're not coming behind me looking type of way.
No. You can't be both.
Because you're a reflection of me at this point in time, and you can't come behind me looking all type of crazy. I'm sorry. No. Not behind the weekend either.
Because then now, if you're ugly, I gotta dress you too. No, sir.
One struggle.
No, sir.
You have one struggle. That is a one struggle minimum.
Okay. See, ooh.
No.
These men. See, now we live in a totally different world now, too.
We do. You're right.
We live in a totally different world.
So what world do you live in?
I live in the gay world.
Yeah.
I live in the
what
ultimatum.
Is the gay world like in Charleston?
What?
Because I don't really like, you know.
The what?
Oh, okay. The gay world in Charleston, is it non-existent?
Yeah. You see me. Goodbye. There's not a gay world in Charleston. Everybody's for everybody, and I'm going to say that again. Everybody's for everybody.
Okay, well, in the straight world, I feel like the dating pool is mixed with like Casamigo, hookah ashes, and a little bit of pee. So.
But see, are you being biased? Because I feel like there are good men, you just don't want them.
Where?
You just have to give it a try.
Here?
You have to give it a try. You never know. Because, okay, let me ask you this question as a woman. I'm not a woman, so whenever I'm talking to her, I'm asking for her opinion. So, would you rather your man make you feel good inside and he still be ugly? Or would you rather him just not do nothing and you want to stay with him because he does everything for you?
I would definitely want him to make me feel good inside.
Exactly. The inside is what matters.
Yeah.
That's how we make it through life.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, therapist.
I ain't no therapist.
You're insane.
But, okay. So, yeah, you just have to always think, okay, you ugly or you're cute. Make me feel good inside because if I feel good inside, that's how I'm going to reflect on you and you're going to reflect back to me. Right. So if you're affectionate, I'm going to be affectionate.
True. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'm going to give off what you're giving me. 100%. Okay. So my next question. Would you date outside your race?
Is the sky blue?
Hey. Oh my.
First of all,
I'm going to let you be great.
First of all, I like white men. Girl, Middle Eastern men too. But at the end of the day, I know where home is.
You've
black. So you've dated outside your race before. Yeah, I have.
So like white, black, Asian, white, just white.
So yeah, white. And I just feel as though, but see, and y'all are gonna laugh, but if I did a white guy, he gotta have like a little nigga in him. He got to.
Okay,
he got to.
Is there a difference between because that's a whole other thing I'm gonna cover because I'm a side note.
Watch
that
him
part.
out.
I'm
Watch
a side note
that
part. So like, is there a difference in dating white versus like what? Is there a difference?
Yes, in the gay community, there's a difference between dating a white gay man and a black gay man.
Yeah,
no, the whole world because white gays do different things than black gays. Can he edit this? Because what I'm about to say gotta go. I don't do that pronoun shit.
Okay,
bitch, you see this? It's a man. It's a man. You see it. Don't come to me talking about, oh, are you he, she, they?
We're going to put a disclaimer right here saying that we respect all pronouns. Or we're going to just take this whole part out because I will not be stoned.
Listen, okay? I don't want to be canceled, so take this out.
I will not be canceled. Well, this is your editing note right here. We're just going to take this whole shit out. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, so like, it's just a different thing. Like, in the black community, we don't do some of the things that the white girls do.
Right.
So,
and yeah, that's true.
No, like, if I was to date a white guy, he has to have like a little nigga in him, a little hood, you know, like a little baby.
When you said little baby, remember that picture of Bo Sharp, and it was just like, that's all I could picture in my head. So I'm gonna just go ahead and answer my question.
So let me ask you, would you date outside your race?
I've never dated outside of my race. I went to middle and high school with like predominantly white people, and the idea of pink meat scares me. Like,
why?
Cause it's pink.
Chris.
Now,
Chris, first of all, sometimes it's not.
Before you go, let me finish. Because in my mind, okay, listen, this is how I play things out in my head, right? Okay, because I know I tend, as a creative, I go really far, right?
Okay.
So set it up, right? Dating this white guy. He takes me home for Thanksgiving. And I'm thinking, we're in Charleston. And I don't care. Your grandmama, great-grandmama, they racist. And they gonna see you bring this fine chocolate goddess through the door, and they gonna say some racist shit, and then I gotta turn up on your family.
But like, no, they might not.
But I
now you will have some macaroni with some breadcrumbs on it.
And I'm not here for that either. And I don't want any, I don't know. It's just like, I would say like with this, not even with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, but just like with everyone being like, highly aware of race and everything. I just don't know if I just feel like blending cultures, like telling this white man about, I don't gotta tell a black man know not to touch my hair.
Right.
A black man know that I need my bonnet when I go to sleep. Like, it's just certain cultural clues that I don't want to have to like tell. And granted, you got some white guys who grew up around black people, but it's just like at the end of the day, like, I don't know. So are you not
willing to let them learn?
I don't got time to be teaching. Listen,
that's your problem.
I don't got
You got enough time.
No, I don't. I don't got enough time.
You got enough time.
Listen.
Because I think your biggest thing is you're worrying about his pee being pink. Bitch, it's an oven down there. They're toasting. So not all of them look like pink.
No, that is one of the key factors, but his racist family is number one. I should have said that be number one. And not saying, they're all, but your great-great-grandmama was like, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, she might say, oh, you're a pretty black girl. And I say, oh, you're an old wrinkled white bitch.
Like, now we're even.
Like,
that is just my fear. Like, not my fear, but it's just kind of like, if that's not something that I got to deal with, I'm not going to put it. All right, we already got to deal with other relationship stuff and like, family stuff. So
right.
Let me deal with your black family.
So I'm going to look at the camera and I'm going to ask you this nicely.
Oh God. And I'm going to look at the camera too.
Will you ever try?
No.
Just for me.
No.
If I set you up on a blind date, you wouldn't go?
My ancestors would be so upset with me.
Well, girl, listen. They're mad at me, girl.
Your ancestors are so fed up with you.
Girl, they're mad at me.
And I'm not going to say, let me take that. I've been approached and I've been asked on date by white guys before, but but I've just never been like moved or like, I don't know. It ain't nothing like a black man to me. Okay.
So it's just overall, Chris Kalin is telling y'all no.
Yeah, I won't. That's sad. Not that sad. I want a black man and a beautiful black family.
I want a black man too. I like black people too.
I know people are like, date different races, but it's just kind of like, if you know what you like, then like, you know what you like.
So like, okay, and this is another, like, we're going to get off topic. Like, what do you look for in a man?
Are we going to X? Or are we just asking what do I look for?
No, let's say, what do you look for and then the X?
Okay, what do I look for? Just like physical or just
overall. So like if your dream man was standing right there, he has to have everything that you want.
He has to have his own house or apartment. He has to have his own car. He has to have a job. He has to have no children.
Girl, they gonna cancel you, girl.
And that's fine because I have people in my DMs arguing with me all the time. But like,
cancel you.
I have men in my DMs arguing with me all the time about my preference. And Like, if you want a big booty girl, I'm not your girl. So, get your preference. And that is my
getting
preference.
mad at people who don't want you.
Right.
Like,
okay, so let me finish what I like. I'm 5'1.5". People tell me I look taller on Instagram, but I'm really short, so I just want to put that out there. So obviously taller than me. You know what? And you know what I realized? I'm not super like, I don't mind a little fluffy man. I don't mind a get money guy.
Girl, I love a big man.
Like I just like, and it's getting cold
Listen,
too.
Love
Ooh.
it. Now, when I say big,
not big and sloppy.
Thank you.
Not big and
she
sloppy.
said it. I was thinking it, but she said it.
Sorry, not big and sloppy, but just I want me a little get money guy.
I need him
wrong
tall,
with that. Yeah, like I don't. And as far as someone who obviously treats you right, all those bells and whistles and those things. But like I would say those are just honestly, before I even give you my number, those are things I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, and he got to be able to toss me too.
Period.
Like. Sex talk, another talk.
Yo, real quick. I bought a rose.
Girl, I know your mind going insane.
That thing scared me. I locked it up. And I put it away.
So wait.
Listen,
Wait.
That is, ladies, that is not something you use on a regular basis. Like, I'm scared.
I'm so glad I'm a man. I don't have to use no rose.
Listen, first of all, I don't know who created the rose. Whoever... You did what needed to be done.
So I'm confused. Are y'all saying that y'all man tongue not good?
Well, first of all, I don't know the last time I've experienced man. So I don't know which one it was. That honestly, but the rose made me feel like. Oh wait, no, that's not the one I wanted. Oh wait. Oh. The rose made me feel.
Okay, Brandy, come on, send her.
And also.
Okay, so. But here's the thing. Would you use the rose when you have a man too? Because I heard that's really.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. But yeah, no, that. If you have not gotten one, then that's not. I was scared. Like I have not used that thing since.
Well, I don't know how it is to have a vagina. I don't know what y'all got going on over there. But good luck to y'all.
And if you're thinking about getting one, this is your sign to get one.
She said it.
Rose, y'all should just throw some endorsement out there. Just throwing that in there.
Do it.
But yeah, so back to what we were saying. I just had to chew. Woo. Oh, the icks.
Okay.
Mo, what do you look for?
Ooh. Y'all gonna say that what you gonna say about me? Y'all gonna say I ain't gonna never find nobody, but yes I will. Just not in Charleston. But my man has to have a personality. Like that right there is number one. You could be ugly, but you gotta have a personality.
Yeah, and make me laugh.
Make me laugh.
You
definitely.
have to be able, because
I'm gonna make you laugh.
I'm a funny ass bitch.
Yeah.
So,
and if you don't find me funny, somebody go laugh. And that's why, guess what?
I love the kiki.
If you don't laugh, somebody else will. That means you'll be out your place.
Literally, you're gonna get laughed up out that seat.
Thank you. Definitely have your head on strong. Like, don't come to me. First of all, come healed. Come the fuck healed. That's what I want you to do. Because don't come to me with all them family issues. Don't come to me when you know that you just about to break down. Because if I come home to find you, that's not going to be good.
Listen.
And that's not going to be good.
Come healed. And my whole thing is, even if you're still in the process of healing, that's cool. But don't come broken.
I'm glad you said that.
Yes, if you're in a process of healing, absolutely. But you cannot come broken, like in pieces all the time. You ever met a nigga who always got a bad day?
Literally. And I'm like, you wake up.
Okay, Rod Wave. Like, you always having a bad day. Why are you always having a bad day?
They be fighting demons.
Like,
you know what
the
they
demons
said on Instagram when fighting demons.
Like,
I say some of y'all man's gay, but fighting demons.
Clay, that. Okay, so since you want to go there, because I just feel like we're going to, do we have enough time? Well, I feel like that's another episode, because yeah.
You want to go there like a little bit, or you want to go there? Just go ahead, because you already about to say it, so go ahead.
Because it's just kind of like this. First of all, would you date a down low guy?
I knew that you were going to fucking ask that. How did I know? Would I date a down low guy? See, because I want to go when you say date, what's your definition? Because I have plenty of definitions for dating.
Okay, well, I mean, I wouldn't say date, but like, I guess sleep. Yeah,
Good.
Sleep with. Yeah.
I will fuck a DL man, but I will not date a DL man because they are like flip flops.
Yeah.
One day the flip flop is on, one day is off. I don't have time for that. I need consistency.
Yeah.
Because I get it. You're going to go back to your girlfriend and I'm going to go back to me.
Right.
And I'm going to hit you up when I want to.
Right.
So the choice is yours.
True.
Now, the sex is amazing. That's why I would fuck a DL.
You know what? If I'm ever dating a guy, I'll be like, I need you to do once over because I need to know.
All I gotta say is, I do a no rule. I mean, a no talking policy. Don't ask me if your man gay. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The word.
I don't know because my biggest fear.
Not your secret is safe for me.
Yeah, because girl, my biggest fear is I'm gonna end up on a rest in peace shirt.
Honestly.
So
yeah.
hell no.
No, but that's real shit though.
Yeah, no, I love my life too much.
That's real shit though.
Yeah.
But
if y'all want to give me some hush money,
it's giving ransom. It's giving ransom.
Look, I'm gonna drink to that.
Drink to that. Okay, so I don't know if you're finished. My bad, because I cut you off. But your things that you like.
Oh, so yeah, personality, gotta make me laugh. I would say a good job, but good jobs come in different ranges. So like, you don't have to be making like $100,000.
You just need to have a job.
Yeah,
a source
and
of income.
You have to be open to different things. Like, we need to travel. If you don't want to travel, girl, what the fuck are we doing?
Right.
Girl, what the fuck are we doing?
What?
No.
So much is sitting up here looking at each other.
I hate a boring person.
Honestly.
Like, you just letting your life go by?
It's so much world out there to see.
There's people in jail wish they were out. Go in there. That's what you do. Go in there.
Sit out here so bad and not do anything. But no, those are really good things. I'm going to steal things. Because I was thinking all of those, but yes.
Okay.
All of those
So
things.
we kind of got like the same taste as a Libra.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I just feel like
she still don't want to date white guys.
I don't, and I will not. Listen, I don't know. That's just not a part of my ministry. Like, I think white guys are cool. Like,
So, okay.
Yeah.
She says she won't date, but would you sleep with one?
no.
I'm tired. Next.
Excuse me. That was
Case closed.
mine.
Next case.
Okay. Next topic. What are your relationship icks? Things that just make you go, ugh. I'm just not dealing with. Like I said, I'm not dealing. I'm not dealing with no. If you got a BM, stay out my DM.
And if you are a fucking liar, please don't talk to me.
It was supposed to rhyme.
So, yeah.
Absolutely liars. What is another relationship ick? Just like, I would say, guys who like, okay, granted, you know, I'm a public figure. Let's put that out there. But it's guys who act like they didn't know I was a public figure and then just try to make it seem like it's a big deal that I'm a public figure. Like,
So are you ever afraid of dating someone because they want to date you just because you're a public
absolutely.
figure?
And that's why
So how do you know if they're for you?
And that is just such the hard thing as where I'm at like right now in my current like life. And it's just like figuring and that's the thing, figuring out who's really for you, who sees the best interest. And it's just kind of like, do you get to know new people? Do you double back? Like, what do you do? And it's just kind of like, in my mind, I'm like, well, at this point, I would rather date someone who has like more going on than me, whether that be in their own field, honestly, not even in this field, as to where like none of this shit excites them. Like
Gotcha.
You're doing your own thing, but like deep down, it's just like as a creative, like I love being with another creative, just to bounce ideas off of. So it's just kind of like that little rock in a hard place of what I want and where I'm at. But I would definitely say like someone who has to be comfortable in being himself and knowing who he is as a man. Because like you date a lot of guys and like you realize that they're really insecure.
Men are definitely insecure. And if you haven't watched Insecure on HBO,
like literally,
that's what you need to go watch.
Okay, like men are super insecure, like super emotional. And it's just kind of like when you realize those things, it's just kind of like, okay. And they also have to get in touch with their own emotions. Like, however you do that, because they be like, oh, therapy don't work for everybody. Well, that's fine. Therapy worked for me. So,
But this is what I do have to say, and I'm talking for my men because at the end of the day, I'm still a man.
Yeah.
You say men have insecurities, but you women are like jealous.
Oh,
that
yeah.
gotta stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
That gotta stop. Because if you're telling men to stop being insecure, y'all gotta stop being jealous.
Absolutely.
So,
and it goes hand in hand.
Okay.
And it's certain things. So it's just kind of like and it's one of those things, the song by Division, If I Get Caught Cheating at the
Yeah.
So I saw like their interview on the Breakfast. It was Lip Service or the Breakfast Club, one of them. Mm-hmm. And it was just kind of like, women act like, you wanted me because I was that guy. You wanted me because other women wanted me. And it's just kind of like in that same sense. So it's just, both things go on both ways. But I just feel like having a secure partner, like who is secure in themselves, and also like who loves themselves. Like I'm on this whole new self-love journey.
Right. You have to love yourself.
Yeah. So it's like ideally, when people ask you love yourself, you're just like, absolutely.
Right.
But it's just kind of like when you realize like some things that you allowed, some things that you tolerated, and that you just like stuck around, you're like, bro, did I really like love myself for putting up with that? Mm-hmm. So now being on this whole like self-love journey, finding myself and all that good stuff, is just
love it. Self-love all the time.
But yeah, so like now just being on that journey is just kind of like I'm realizing that now if a guy was to approach me like certain things, if one red flag, you gotta go. Like, you ever seen the memes like, you Judge Judy ass bitch? I'm gonna be the Judge Judy. If you do one thing I don't like, you gotta go. Like, no. At this point in time, like, I'm 29. Like,
let's ask Chris a question.
Oh, God.
Has Chris ever been through a whole stage?
I've never been through a whole stage, even in college.
Oh, Chris, you're not living.
I don't date multiple. What's
You're not living.
I think it's so hard. Like, I cannot date multiple people at one time. Like,
but that doesn't mean you have to. That just means you have to talk to multiple people. And when I say talk to them, text, go on dates. You don't have to fuck them.
But also not also in the same sense, but it's just kind of like Charleston is like in the real world we're in, right?
Okay.
Charleston is small. I am Chris Kalin. So and I don't care what men say.
It's the weekend diva.
It's the weekend diva. I don't care what men say. Like, if you think about the messiest person I bet it's a man. And if you think he not gonna tell his homeboy he's talking to me, he not gonna tell his homeboy he's talking to me, and, like, it's gonna happen. So it's just like right. So it's just like it's either a matter of me just not caring because like I'm a pimp.
That's him. Okay.
Or it's just kind of like, dating one person. Like, and that's what I've never dated multiple people. I that's something I want to achieve. Like,
so,
you sound so disappointed in me.
No, I don't sound I'm not disappointed in you, but I feel like, and I never doubt nobody, I feel like you can't do it. You want to know why?
Why?
Because you're so, like, loyal.
I am. I'm
and
so
bitch,
loyal.
Get out of that.
I am so
get
loyal.
Out of that. That's why y'all women get cheated on. That's why y'all women get cheated on. Y'all put too much trust in men. Y'all do.
And you wouldn't have to read me for filth like that. I don't want to do this no more. Cut the camera.
I'll drink to that.
You did not. Oh, my feelings hurt. Excuse me.
Don't. I'm just telling you because now I want you to take this away that I told you that moving forward, live. You only have one life to live.
Honestly.
Text that one because you never know who is the real one for you because there can be one person that you think don't have everything you want and then come to find out later down in life, he's trying to see if you were really for him and now he's giving you the world.
True.
So, I mean.
Okay.
And Chris, are you single?
I am. Oh, wrong.
She's single. Now, don't hit her inbox. I don't want her to scream at me like, hey, what did you do?
Because I am not mingling because mingling started.
So you're not going on dates?
Mingling started at $5,000.
Girl, what the fuck is you doing like that?
I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Keep people on my damn DMs. No, I honestly I don't have the energy to okay.
Oh, I thought that
I don't. Literally, it is. I don't have the. I don't know. I do have the energy, but in the same sense, I don't have the energy. It depends. If you bring the right energy, then we can figure it out.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you, don't be sad because at the end of the day, pat yourself on the back because I'm glad that you're like all about self-love.
Oh yeah.
If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
How the hell you gonna love somebody else?
That is my favorite thing.
I love that. Okay, so what are the signs that your man is cheating on you?
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all man do be cheating on y'all, and y'all still accept it. But at the end of the day, y'all gonna go back.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go back. And
because it's like the old devil versus the new devil. With that, well, but first, how
y'all
do you know
cheat
your
back
man?
is the question. I'm a revenge ass bitch.
I never, because if you cheat on me, we have nothing to talk about. We're done.
So
We're done. We're done.
You don't do like
I'm not
retaliation.
Gonna, no, because that means I have to stay with you. Like once I find something like that, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be in your sight. I don't want you to be in my sight. Get away. Get on. Get your ass on. Move. Like
okay.
I don't want you around me.
I can kind of say the same thing.
Like I'm super emotional. So like you said, I'm so loyal. So like if I know you did something like that to me, literally it would like just break me down. So I don't think I would have enough like patience. Like I saw this thing on Twitter.
Right.
This guy found out his girl was cheating on him, went until she left on a girl's trip, broke the lease, took all her stuff to Goodwill.
What the hell is that?
No.
All the
I just
way
saw it
when
on
I
Twitter.
got back?
Right. And I'm just like, first of all, I'm called like, you can't sell. I think that's against the law. But yeah, so did all of that. So like my whole thing is he knew that she was cheating for a long time. So I'm like, are you still laying next to this person in bed telling you you love them? Are you still sleeping with this person? And my whole thing is if they cheat on you and you know, are you still sleeping with this person without a condom? Like these are the things that I think about as to why when I find out, I blow up, boom, gotta go.
That's my biggest thing. If you're going to cheat, make sure you're cheating. Well, first of all, men, if you're going to cheat, make sure you're cheating like with a bad bitch. Like if your bitch is already bad, why are you cheating with an ugly girl?
And that's another thing.
I get it that the men always be like a hole is a hole. That hole can't be that good that you cheating with a girl who ain't got nothing.
Okay, not a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. Literally nothing.
And then the condom, yeah, you have to.
And so yeah,
people gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we live in Charleston, people gonna lie.
Okay, and
but we're not gonna go there
anyway. But so backslide. So would you backslide and go back to your ex? Do you prefer the old devil? Do you like a new devil?
Repeat this with me, audience. I will not go back to my ex. Fuck you. Fuck you with a capital F. Fuck you. I just feel as though, why? You're going to do it again because now you know that I accept it.
Yeah.
So you're going to do it again.
But also in the same sense, it's just kind of like that comfort you have. So it's just kind of like, you know how people be like, I don't want to get a new body. I'd rather go back to the old body and just like whatever the case is because y'all ain't buy y'all no rose. But
she loved that rose, y'all.
But yeah, so it's just kind of like, you know, it's just that comfort. But also, because you know, like when you backslide, the first couple, it's just like everything good, like nothing ever happened. And then you just like, that's why I stopped messing with you.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, granted, the old devil is comfortable. And with the new devil, you don't know what their ick is, or like, you don't know because you're still figuring that person out. Or what if they don't have an ick?
True.
But everybody got an egg.
Everybody has an egg.
Everybody got an egg.
Yeah, everybody has that. But it's like, what make y'all go back is the question. Like
the comfort.
Okay, but what else? That you could feel comfort in your home by yourself.
But imagine like if you was with somebody, like my longest relationship, 3 years. If you with somebody, you live with somebody for 3 years, like you'll grow accustomed to that person, just being around that person. Like, I promise you, I never understood when people be like, when they break up and they got like a dog or whatever, and they was like, we co-parented. I'm like, bitch, get another dog.
Listen, no.
Listen, I never
and
understood.
if you leave your toothbrush over, you not getting it. I'm throwing it away.
Listen, I never understood that dog co-parent. That is real. Like, well, I'm not co-parenting a dog, but it's like, I miss my dog. Like,
go get that dog. Go get that dog.
Like, and now I understand. I'll be like, it's never that deep. Nah, it's that deep.
It's that deep. Go get that dog. You need to just send a text message and be like, hey, I need the dog. That is my safety
my
dog.
anxiety. My anxiety
That's my
blanket. Like, so with that part, I mean, and also like, people just want to realize that they still have access to you.
Right.
And if they can still be around you, if they can still talk to you, if they can still do those certain things. So it's just kind of like, I feel like when a person realizes they don't have any access to you, it's just kind of like, oh, she really died. Or, oh, he really died. And like, yeah.
Okay.
Judge Judy ass bitch.
So I'm not attacking you.
But
do you set boundaries?
I'm learning how to set boundaries.
Y'all give it up for Chris. Give it up for Chris. She's setting boundaries. You have to.
I'm literally learning, and that's for everything
Love
from
it.
like job to relationships, friendships, everything. Learning how to set boundaries, and that's good to learn at now at 29 when this episode airs. So
Listen,
yes, learned it towards the end of 28, but I am setting boundaries, and I am just really excited for that, and just everything that this new year, this new chapter has.
It's all for you, boo.
Absolutely,
It's all for you, and it's hitting you right before you go into 30-30.
Period. Oh, because 30 we gonna be lit.
Bow,
But I gotta ask
bow.
a question. So what are you expecting for this new chapter, your new year?
I'm expecting. I'm getting over my fears. I had this fear of doing content creating for the longest. I'm now getting over that.
And you're really good at it.
Thank you, girl.
You're like really good at it. Also, I would like to say the IV hydration that I did. Make sure y'all checking out Nourishment Drip Spa. Clay was the creative director behind the camera. So yeah.
But yeah, no. So I've been wanting to do YouTube. I've been wanting to do all of that for the longest. And y'all don't know this, but I'm an overthinker. So finally doing this is something that I'm glad that I'm getting out there and doing it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like now this is going to help me also just push myself because we're getting out of Charleston.
This is our ticket about
This
here.
is our ticket and we're getting out. We're getting out.
My crew, let's roll.
Let's roll. Sorry, I only use my man voice sometimes.
That is so funny. But yeah, no. So I don't know. This new year, I'm just excited. This new chapter, I'm excited for everything that is going to happen. I believe in power in the tongue.
Definitely
so
power in
when
the tongue.
I'm saying that this podcast is going to blow up, it's going to be great. Listen, everything that I've spoke about and I've said so far has come true. Okay? Period. But
And
no,
we've been patient.
we have been patient.
And we
Listen,
finally did it.
and we did it the right way, the way we wanted to do it.
Oh my God.
So yeah, no, I'm really excited. I'm so happy you hit the table this time.
Bonk.
But no, so I'm so excited to do this,
Yes.
and I'm looking forward to new episodes. So
Definitely.
if you want to come on the What Was Said podcast, make sure you are hitting us up on the socials, emails, all of that. We're gonna have all that information somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
And also, if you want to know, drop a topic and we'll talk about it. Trust me,
Absolutely.
we're open to all.
Yes.
If y'all want to talk about it, y'all granny draws, we're going to talk about it.
Period. But yeah, no, I enjoy this. We have
did.
to work on the sign off.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, but we'll get to that in
I
the
mean,
episode.
we can be like this.
Yeah.
It's